Hello, Dr. Sunderam. How are you? We have heard a lot about you. We have gone through so many videos you have posted,
Okay.
which no other psychologist, I think, to my knowledge, have posted. And I have seen videos about parenting, ad about parenting, and we are keen on knowing something about that. It may throw light for so many parents.
Naturally.
So, first
Thank
of
you so
all,
much. Thank you so much.
oh, thank you. First of all, what is parenting? A basic question. We will start from that so that.
Right. See, the basic question, what is parenting? I would say parenting is nothing but the emotional support a parent gives from womb to tomb.
Okay.
He should be able to guide the kid because every children is having many questions which are answered and unanswered. So where he will go? First person is mother or father. When the mother father doesn't answer that question, the doubt is there in his mind. That will always be curiosity will be going. He will go find outside auntie, uncle, wrong friends. So that is the reason I say parenting is nothing but the emotional support. It is nothing but the GPS. It is a GPS for the mother or the father to take the kid from one point to another point.
Oh, fine. Okay, why parenting is necessary?
So you are a parent, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, it is like a gardening. Yeah. I just put a seed, and do you think it will come as a big plant or a tree and a fruit?
Okay.
No. It requires proper manure, it
Okay,
requires
yes.
water, it requires sunshine, some cutting,
Yeah, we
pruning,
need
removing the weed.
Fine.
So it is a life. It is not a mere robo. It is a life, and everywhere there are many diversions for the children to get spoiled. You agree with me or not? See, you are not in the generation where I was born. You are an Android kid. I was born during the video period when the TV came out. I belong to video generation. Okay. So the radio generation parenting is different. Video generation parenting is different. Mobile age parenting is different. And digital age parenting is different.
Yes.
Do you think that same parenting, whatever you have taught, will it work for your kids? It will not work.
No.
So you have to find a new way of making them so that they can go to the next level of improvement.
You being an excellent parenting coach, we have heard. What is the difference between your parenting style and the others?
Yeah, the difference between my parenting, I would not say the parenting course, okay, parenting course and other courses is, so there are many parenting courses. You can go to any course of choice, but you should know for which course you are going. There is something like anxiety parenting, there is something like womb parenting, there is something like behavior parenting. So, everywhere that but you are getting a support to whatever you require. But how my parenting school is different is, I believe in the philosophy of catching them young.
Okay.
It is like as the twig is bent, so will be the tree. Suppose the twig is bent like this and it grows like this, and even it becomes a tree, it will be like this. Okay. So my school is called Genius Parenting Training. Okay. I help young parents to convert their troublesome kids into genius kids in just 4 hours. In just 4 hours, with my 10 years proven, with 10,000 young parents throughout the globe. I'm a practical man. I'm not like academic coordinators or many people who are in the market. See, if you go to my background, around 1,000 video YouTubes are there. I worked with children first for 5 years. Then the last 10 years, I seriously worked with young parents, young couples, married couples. And there I have seen some couples come for their own problem solutions, and some couples come for the children's problem solutions. So I have evolved in every level of counseling and coaching and mentoring. That is how my model is practical and I talk from my practice. I talk from my experience of guiding over 25,000 young couples in different formats. Diversity, non-diversity, pre-marriage. So here the parenting is nothing but we help the young parents to convert their talent, the disturbing kids into a genius kids. And I teach the mothers the complete skill, complete know-how, complete method. So the mother can become the psychologist of her own child.
Doctor, recent times we are often hearing about the word neuroparenting. We are very keen to know about neuroparenting from you.
Yes. Very good question, Devaji. आप जो बोल रहे हैं आज time. See, there is a big revolution in psychology. It is not that old traditional psychology where you go on animal experiments. We talk about Pavlovian dogs. That days are gone. This particular neuroparenting is nothing but focusing on the brain factory of the kid. When you come to me, I teach young parents how to focus on the brain factory. Your brain factory of your kid is having different seeds of talent. I will teach you how to assess the talent and how to the genetic seed of your kid and how you can nurture that so that your child becomes a genius. Many parents doesn't know. See, this neuro means brain. If you look at the origin, it has taken the 100x breakthrough. A few of the pioneers, one person whom I know, he is the person who started this neuro movement. And he is an engineer. He is not a psychologist, he is an engineer. He was doing some neuro coding and he was working for NASA. And in most of the in the comedy scenes, where in the glass cabin there is a couple, boy and a girl, and outside there is a comedian. Comedian will tell, now I will synchronize their lip movement and I will talk. So they may be doing inside the cabin, the boy and girl may be doing a official transaction. Here the man will talk with a lip movement of a romantic transaction. So this person has started reading the mind of others and he started experimenting on it. He made a format how the mind works. Mind is also knowingly or unknowingly is having a format. Every kid is having a format. He talks in a format. Blueprint. Okay. That blueprint only the neurosciences teach. Once you go to a school of neurosciences, I underwent neuro-linguistic programming, many other neuroparenting. Last 25 years, I am one of the pioneers of NLP, where we tell only two things to the parents: is results has to come. It is no more a neuropsychology, it is a neurotechnology. What is the technology? Technology is not a technique. It is a tool.
Okay.
It is 1 + 1 is equal to 2. If I am teaching you that neuroscience and you are not getting results, there are only two mistakes. One mistake is I am not teaching you properly. Or second mistake is you are not learning properly because it has worked for the last 70 years. This is a breakthrough in science. Even in many of the psychology graduation courses, this is not being taught. That is how we differ. Okay? If you look at other parenting courses, our parenting course, it should be a supplement. I am not telling you that is not required. Here the focus is entirely different. I teach the mother skills to become your own psychologist for your kid and produce results. If you are not getting results, I am responsible for that mistake, which I have not done.
Yes, I understand that you are talking about parent coaching. So, what is that exactly? Parent coaching?
Parent coaching? Parent coaching is, coaching is nothing but helping.
Okay.
Okay. You should know 2-3 words. One is counseling, another is coaching, another is mentoring. Counseling is nothing but a psychologist can only do counseling. Coaching is a non-psychologist. Goal setting is coaching. Okay. Mentoring is nothing but all put together. So parent coaching is, here I will teach them how to identify the talent of their kids and how to convert this blueprint. There are two blueprints. One is a natural blueprint, another is a nurture blueprint. What is natural blueprint? He has got his own likes for his father. He dislikes like his own mother. He has got certain likes for his grand. This is the nature given. It is in his seed. Okay. Then, apart from that, he is learning from his friends. He is learning from his teacher. He is having certain qualities superimposed from the society. So a mother should be able to identify the difference and identify which gene is growing more and how to convert that into a talent. What is the talent? A village girl is singing. She is having a talent. But when I train her under a musician and take her for auditing and make her the best singer, that means I have taught her a skill. Otherwise, this talent will die itself. It is like a seed. If you throw the seed, where will happen? If it is on a dry land, it will dry. If it goes on a wet land, it will become a plant. So if you don't take care, this seed will become a weed. It can become wrong also. That is how we teach young parents to convert the troublesome kids into genius kids using this genius parenting technology. Okay, that is how it differs.
Putting it simply, I am a parent of 2 kids.
Okay.
So if I am coming to you, parent coaching, what exactly you will teach me? Can you narrow down to points, like 3 points or something? What exactly, practically, what you are going to teach me?
See, practically, I told you that there are 2 types of parenting: the default parenting and a design parenting. What is the default parenting? Nowadays, everybody is doing this default. What is default parenting? What is the basic requirement? Food, clothing, and shelter, and electronic gadgets. Okay. Most of the parents give the food. They give the clothing, they give the shelter and the gadgets. All gadgets. No? Okay. Chanda, Mama, Aja. But the mother teaches. Nursing baby itself, she is teaching it through the mobile. So this has become a must. This is called default parenting. This is not a parenting. This is a default parenting. Design parenting is I proactively identify his talent. I proactively find out his plus point. I proactively make a minus point. I will safeguard that his minus point doesn't multiply. Then I will work on that. So what I do is, there are about, according to our school of psychology, we call it zoo school of psychology. It's like animals in the zoo, not animals in the forest. So we have what 10 parenting styles. Okay, we teach the mother to how to assess the 10 parenting styles first in yourself. As a mother, you should apply that to yourself, assess yourself, what type of parenting style is yours. Then I teach the method so that you can assess your kids, then find out which is growing, which you want to grow according to your aim and ambition, and then actually we tell them how to mentor them in the right direction.
Is it a psychology? You tell me, I clap hands and then go. Afterwards, after taking coaching from you, how I am going to implement on my kids to get an effective result, which I desire.
It is not a psychology for clapping hands. That is the reason I call it a technology. Please understand.
Okay,
as a breakthrough, don't put me as a psychologist. See me as a technologist. See, most of the people in the society, they think psychology is still that old animal psychology. It is not animal psychology. It is not a stimulus response. It has gone different versions. It has gone through different versions. The latest is you are focusing on the neuron. What is happening to the neurons? How it is behaving? That is what we are teaching them. In other words, we are teaching them identify your own genes of your kids. Okay. So I told you the technology. I told you very, very clearly. I teach a method so that you master the skill. You assess the talents of your kids. You develop the talents.
Okay.
And everything is measurable. You are measuring it. I am not measuring it. Okay. So kindly don't call technology. Technology is not 1 + 1 is equal to 2.
Okay. It's
technology is a tool. I am giving you a tool.
Okay. Fine.
I am not talking theory. I am giving you a tool in the mother's hand.
That is a skill you are imparting on me to adopt and bring up my child. Okay. What is the name of your training program?
This is
Genius Parenting. Genius Parenting Technology.
Parenting Training Program.
Training program. This is Genius Parenting. Oh, fine.
Because you are converting a troublesome kid into a genius kid.
Oh. And another question I want to put: when did neuroparenting started? Neuroparenting they call. When did it started, and
This has started.
can every psychologist can do neuroparenting?
No, every psychologist cannot do neuroparenting because it is not taught in the universities also. Most of the I am dead against the education system because their subject doesn't include this. They still believe in the old school of psychology. This was started by a few pioneers. One person was working in a space scientist, and he was finding out how the language is working. And he was reading the lip movement of the people, and he was making a format. Okay, that line. The second thing is how the brains are formatted. Okay? So based on that, we have 10 parenting styles so far. It is developing, but I have learned and applied only 10 parenting styles. For example, a mother may have a honeybee parenting style. She is a perfectionist, and she wants her child to be perfect because she was perfect. So that is the correct parenting. And the second thing is elephant. Elephant is always they move in a group with the kids and families. So this type of mother, if you say elephant type of parenting, she is always attached to love and affection, and she overlooks the reality. Even if the son goes and breaks skull of somebody, "Ye beta, no, don't do like that."
Oh.
That's all. Because what happens, she thinks that my style is enough because for her that is a proven style. Her mother has told that is working for her.
Oh.
Therefore, I think, say good, you might have seen that movie, Munna by MBBS. Where that was a hugging therapy. Because it has worked for him, he thinks hugging will work for everybody.
Oh.
Okay. So every mother has got their own mother's parenting style. So therefore they think this is okay for me. But that is not okay for the digital age. Okay. For example, there is a horse style. Horse always wants to win. Yeah. A mother who's working in the corporate, a mother who's busy with business, a mother who's producing results, money, she is only running a race of life.
Oh.
And for her, that is her winning style. That she will tell, no, you also become number one, you produce result, you have to get the result, you have to be fast, because see that her parenting style she imposes. She never thinks that the child is having a different, as you are having a love or a passion for running for making money, he doesn't have that passion. Blindly we impose whatever we are having. I put my mask to my kid, then you become a parent. That is where most of the parenting is a failure. How do you get my point?
Is there a type of many types of parenting?
Yeah, there are. We have identified 10.
How many types do there?
10 types of parenting.
Okay.
My video. We call it 10
Since
types.
you are talking about elephant horse type,
One I told you about the honeybee parenting.
honeybee parenting.
You are always perfect. You want a child perfect. Another is your elephant parenting. You always motherly, lovely. Third is like I told you, like a horse or a cheetah. I want to be number one. I want to be number one.
Achha.
And fourth is you are a loner. I'm happy with my loneliness. Okay. And fifth is always I would call it detective, owl type. Always find that what is fault in it. What is fault in it. A mother will always find out the fault. So she finds Papa. So why you are not wish good morning? Okay. Why you are not eaten complete plate? Okay. Why you are not put the books in the night itself in the bag? This is nothing but detective parent. Old. Okay. So 6 is very loyal. Loyalty, is like a puppy parenting. You are very loyal to husband, and then sometimes I see young mothers, they are though loyal to the husband, they don't raise a question against the husband, and the child is suffering. I am like that. My father was an excellent man. My mother never raised a voice. I am suffering. Okay. Then you have a dolphin type of parenting. Always they want to be energetic, enthusiastic. Okay. Then you have a lion. I am the king. I am right. Whatever I tell is correct. Lion type of parenting. Then I call that dove peace. Pieces I would call them that sannyasi parenting. Oh, that is also okay. This is also okay. No, but you cannot make a child a sannyasi. Okay. The 10 is a peacock. Peacock is always whatever is good, shining, big, bright, colorful. That is in the most people. What happens? Whichever is look appealing to them, whichever is colorful to them, that fellow will tell, I have done 10 people, I have done 10,000 people, I have done 1 lakh. We run behind like a madman because we have figured we only like chamak damak, we call it. Whatever chunking, damking, whatever is shining. Okay, she will teach the same thing to the kid. So, here what we tell is first you identify your parenting blueprint and identify the blueprint of the kid and find out which matches and whether if you feel that fellow you can help him out, help him out that. So then what will happen is automatically this, you need not parent him afterwards. He will run behind that. That is how our 10 types of parenting, that is how I have been putting on all my videos also.
And how do you know that what you are teaching is correct? Any through feedback, or do you have any test proof for to know yourself that you are on the right track?
See, one thing to have to understand one thing. I told you it is genius parenting is 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Number one. That means it is a technology, it is a tool. See, I am giving you in the hand of I am giving you a screwdriver. You should know where to apply a screwdriver. I am also teaching you the knowledge how to apply it. Second thing is, it is a proven psychometric tools. It is not that I have invented. It comes from neuro-linguistic programming, it comes from neurosciences, it comes from quantum psychology, it comes from psychometric, it is something. Many of these psychometric tools are already proven. Third thing is, I am not giving any guarantee to the mother. I am only giving guarantee the mother that I will make you a number 1 psychologist for your kid.
Okay.
Any trouble, I am here to help you. I am a mentor. I am here to support. Because you are nurturing it. Because, see, it doesn't mean every person, every student who goes to IIT coaching will become an engineer. You agree with me? He may having the talent of going to IIT, but he will not become an engineer. Why? Because you are not identified the correct talent. That is where mine is, I would say, 1 plus 1, 2 psychology. And here, what I told you, initially we create an awareness, then ours an application psychology. That's why I call it technology, not an awareness psychology. This is good, do like this, your parent did like this. Okay, this is what is working. Okay, this is, no, I don't talk about do the notes. I tell this is the method you have to, I am making you the owner of that psychology.
Oh, fine. That's interesting. Can you share any case study where you have helped in from your clinical records?
Yeah, very good. Thank you. I can share many, but one thing which I would always keep on sharing is for that. See, I had a mother who came with highly disturbed. She's a single mother. She has divorced the husband for some reason. Same reason. The boy was becoming very violent. So he was in a hostel and he broke the skull of his classmate.
Oh my God!
He was rusticated. So she came to me and she was crying, "Sir, what can I do?" And I told them, "You have no other option." She's working in a Interivew. So I told them, you have to put them in a some sort of a hobby or game or activity so that he runs behind it. Otherwise, tomorrow, same thing. So he is very violent. Every time he is a person, angry guy, 9 years, 11 years, 9 years old guy. Whenever he becomes angry, he will shout. Once beyond the limit, he hits somebody else. Then afterwards, I taught her the skills and I told her, where does your kid fit? Sir, he is having this sort of passion for neuroscience. It is called gross muscle skills. Gross muscle skills, there are 2 types of muscle skills. Gross muscle skill is that about jumping, cross jumping. Fine muscle skills is where you put like a lady, putting the needle in this one, typing. These are all lady skills. So he is having more muscular skills. That is why this itching is happening. And I told him, this is like, it has to be harnessed. Then we worked out a process and I taught them that dancing is one area, judo is one area. So that boy picked up dancing. He went to the dancing school on his own. Okay. He went in the night made the homework. Next day he presented the money. He has taken it. Now what is happening is the entire transformation has happened. What has happened now? This boy is preparing food for the mother. Early in the morning, he prepares the food for the mother and sends her to the office. And evening, his room is ready for dancing.
That's fine.
Are you getting the point? See, the boy who was breaking the skull, a skull breaker has become a dancer now.
So very good
Now
transformation.
everything dance, everything friend. He says, I want to go to Lawrence, I want to go to Prabhudeva. He's from Chennai only. So look at the transformation that's happened. See, this is like a big dam. If you don't cultivate that, it's like a big flood. If you don't control the flood, it will wash away the whole village.
Yes, yes.
So now what has happened? I have controlled that that flood is converted into a dam now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Otherwise, he would become an anti-social element. So many of the schools doesn't know this process. See, nobody is worried. Only a mother has to worry about the kid. Nobody is interested in the kid. Everybody has got their own interest, money. School is interested in their own money. Everybody is interested. Nobody is interested like a mother. So mother has to learn the psychology, this technology.
Yes. Nowadays, we notice that children growing in the present age getting abused. These were all not happened a long time back. Child abuse and all. And one more thing. Now I can see a lot of fertility clinics. The postponement of childbirth and all is happening. There's a lot of fertility clinics than nursing homes, I notice.
Okay.
I presume that proper sex education is now the essential need of the day. Can we teach sex for kids? What's your opinion, doctor?
I couldn't understand your question.
No, ignorance of sex, about sex education.
Sex education.
Sex education, no?
Okay.
That puts makes them to land in trouble like so many things.
Oh.
Either they are unaware of family life,
Right.
getting postponed, maybe stressed,
Okay.
and no knowledge about sex education. No, that is playing vital role. We can see in a growing need for that sex education.
Right. See, it is not because of sex education.
So, can we teach sex to kids?
Yes, you have to teach the sex to kids because I am telling you, please understand. If you don't teach sex, first of all, you have to understand there is a difference between a student looking into a sex and an adult looking into a sex. Okay, that lust is missing. Lust is not there. A 5-year-old boy looking at 21-year-old girl. It is not lust. It is out of curiosity. See, are you not teaching pollination?
Okay.
Or you not teaching that the frog sitting on the frog in the school education? Okay? Don't we think that you have to so much to your kids? It should be a natural conversation. If you don't teach this, you will find out the route in the wrong direction.
That's what I'm asking.
Are you getting the point? Yes, you have to take, as you are teaching a science subject, at that time tell this is also happens human being, it's also like that. Then you think it is natural, it is, oh, I know everything, I'll go to talk to my mother. But because you are hiding more and more, and see, he knows something is going on. See, you have to understand, your child is not your child, it's a Google child. You know more your child, Google child. She knows more than things.
Right.
What happened in the movie, he says first night goes this, then light off. Then what is happening is having curiosity. So, you have to take him according to his maturity. First thing is, I would say, yes, you have to talk to a child about sex. But to what extent you have talked, that I will tell depending upon your gene blueprint of your kids, the blueprint of his lust at that time. Okay? That is where this comes from. Ultimately, my school of thinking is, what is the blueprint your kid is having? If your kid is having an excessive sex blueprint, you have to be very, very careful. If he is having an average sex blueprint, it is different.
Okay.
Many of the mothers come, sir, my child is doing this. So even doing out of curiosity, don't think that he is going to become a specialist in that.
That's right.
Okay, that is where I tell the blueprint of the genes of the kid is very, very important. That is what I teach them. You identify first what is the blueprint is there. Then you diagnose. You become a doctor. First you diagnose, then you give the treatment.
And nowadays we notice it's a very common thing that all kids are spending so much of screen time in mobiles, laptops and gadgets. So what is your suggestion, doctor, for screen time addiction of kids?
I always tell, my school of thinking is always this neurosciences. Okay? If your child is having, if he is having an artistic blueprint, okay, what is an artist? Artists always want to see some variety. Artists always want to see something big, mega. So naturally his screen time will be different from a dove. What is a dove? Dove is a sannyasi. Okay. Yeah. Dove is not interested. A sannyasi is not interested in sex. For him everything is equal. Okay. So what type of blueprint your child is having? You have to be very, very careful. If he is having a sex blueprint, you have to nurture him very, very closely. If he is having cheetah blueprint, then you have to nurture him to move to the moment it is something like I tell you. If you are in Rome, can you learn English? You cannot learn English. Okay. If you are in Japan, can you talk in English language? No. Because in the Japanese culture, similarly, once the gene culture is adopted, my own daughter, you know that, what she has done, this boy was very, very busy with games. So we were also worried what to do. Then once we went through the test, his gross motor skills are very active. Jumping, going, okay, then observation, shooting. Which game he is doing? He was choosing only that one of the PUBG games, where shooting. Then we converted that into a shooting sports. Now he is talking about, he is not no more talking about that old story. He talks about, Daddy, I want that pistol, that is so much. This pistol we can get for rent. We have to go for an international competition. These are the people. See how his track has changed because of parenting only. Otherwise, he will be talking about this. Once he sees that game of sex in that one, do you know, Deva, which is the number one country which has downloaded Blue Whale game?
Oh.
Do you know which country it is?
Maybe ours?
Yes, I'm asking you. I'll give you the option.
I guess India.
French, Chinese.
I guess India.
India. And that is without the knowledge of the parents. It has been eradicated. So don't think that your child is an innocent child. Morning it is going to school, coming morning, then it is good morning, good evening. The thing is not the same good morning, good evening. In between, lot of things are gone in his head. Okay, he knows how to fool the parents. So don't take him granted. Always talk to him and always talk about his talent and link the talent to his future. Give him 3 or 4 biographies of the people who are in that particular period. That is what we teach in parent mentoring. The next level, the second level, I take the kid and I see their talent and I mean, this is your talent. You can be good in negotiation. You can be good in business. You can be good in acting. And these are the 3 actors whom you should follow. So we are giving him a biographical future, a future run for his own talent. So what happens? See, if a fish will eat whatever is in the fish tank. You agree with me?
Yeah.
It cannot go. So you make the fish tank very. You make the boundary of your fish tank for your child.
So suggestion for screen time for kids, no? To reduce that, you are giving suggestions, no?
That is what I am repeatedly telling you. First of all, what is the blueprint of the kid? If he is having an artistic blueprint, naturally his screen time will go. Okay. For example, a student who is working in becoming a film direction, naturally he has to see many films, isn't it?
Of course.
That is something like that. If he is having a talent useful for him, yes. But if he is looking out of curiosity, if you see that it doesn't become an addiction. Convert, see, nowadays, see, I was working for bail, and all about 6-7 schools were reporting to me. I'm telling an old story. So at that time only this Google was going and all those things. I'm telling about 15 years. All teachers complained to me, sir, students are going and asking so many questions. I cannot answer. Every time they are getting questions from the teacher, it is like that, that is right, this is right, this Google is telling like this, this is like that. And every time they talk about Google. Then after we had a committee. And how to solve this? Then we found out what has happened is, the problem was this TV addiction. The problem was internet addiction. Then we started giving homework in the internet itself. Are you getting the point?
Right, yes.
So you convert that particular same flood into a dam. You cannot stop this. Please understand. You cannot stop this. They are going to internet. They are going to Google. Yes, they will always find out their own way. If you don't teach them the healthy way, they will find unhealthy way. See, as a mother, I know many of the nursing mothers. You also know what is. See, on that day, when I was a child, my mother used to show me the moon and feed me. But now what mothers are doing? Day one they are feeding by showing moon in the mobile.
Mobile, yeah.
Then when you are creating a problem, you have to find a solution. How do you blame the kid?
Yeah, we have to regulate them, identifying their potential and diverting them. Having very interesting facts, you have thrown light on the darkness. Now, people after seeing this video, many will be having that curiosity of coming to you. So what is the procedure of coming to you? About fees, duration?
Yeah, the procedure is, number one is they have to come to my basic 4-hour training program.
Okay.
And we want to know whether they are serious or not. We work only with serious parents. And my mission is to, I already helped around 50,000 parents. My mission is to help 1 million parents. So I have a very limited time. I work with only serious parents. I teach them this 4 hours training program, basic training program. And from there, if they want, they can go to my second level. We have 6 weeks where a mother and son both has to come. Because the practical application part. One is an awareness part, second application. Third part is taking them to a higher level. Okay. Where there will be a separate mentoring for the kid and monitor for the mother. Okay. So that way I would call level 1, level 2, level 3 programs are there. And level 1 is 4 days, level 2 is 6 weeks, and level 3 is 3 months. That is where we go. And in simple, I am making every mother a psychologist for her kid. She can assess herself, she can assess her own psychological blueprint, she can assess the blueprint of her kid and find out which seeds to grow. What was missing other school of psychology is they generally talk about, I am telling, invest on the seeds of your kid.
Okay.
This is the secret. I kept it as a secret for the last 25 years. I've been working with them. Now only I am coming into the open for the public. Because I was doing it at the 1-to-1 level.
For parents, those who don't know about parenting at all, can you reduce it to one tip? Want to say one tip for them?
One tip is, please understand, don't do default parenting. Default parenting is roti kapda makan.
Okay.
And at least you give them freedom to go to that friend circle or that auntie or that uncle who is better than you, guiding you.
Okay.
It is not possible for everybody. But you should know what is good from the bad. See, I cannot, you have your own limit. I always say there are 3 types of parenting. One is the Bhikshapati parent. Okay. Lakpati parent. Crorepati. I am talking about mindset. I am not about the financial status. Bhikshapati parent is roti, kapda, makan and gadgets. You take every slum. Okay. The moment the baby is born, baby knows house, TV and the gadget. You cannot do beyond that, then you are not a Bhikshapati.
Okay.
Your struggling level, lifelong, is the same copy paste the child will also do. 3 generations to suffer. That is 30%. I am not worried, you are not worried, we cannot change them. Even next birth they will be like that. Bhikshapati will be a Bhikshapati. Bhikshapati will. Lakpati parents are the people, what they do is, they once in a while find out what is the better method. They go to school, better this, better that. Sometimes they get confused. What is better best? What is better best? Whatever they know best, they invest on that. Okay. Best school, best course, best that. Third level, this is called Lakpati. Okay. Crorepati mindset is mother becomes the queen. Psychological, she identified her own plus and minus. Psychology, she has plus and minus of her husband, family member, and now she knows what all the type of seeds she is putting in the garden. This is a mango seed. Mango seed has to be give only mangoes. Apple seed only can give up. From apple seed, she will not expect a mango, and she knows why I cannot expect.
That's right.
She knows what will happen, what will not happen. She has a very clear clarity of her, how to convert the garden into a mango grove or a big park. Okay. That is my parent is, yes, whenever possible give freedom. And you have to regulate it. You cannot say I have given freedom, my duty is over. Freedom, as well, emotional support from womb to tomb is a must. It is like GPS. Your mother is a GPS.
Yes,
from here to here to go. Otherwise, he is having many questions unanswered. He has gone, he has seen something which he cannot ask. Whom he will ask? Oh, mother, she will not. Friend cannot. He will go and ask a friend. Suppose you get a wrong friend. He will tell that I am not telling the friend is wrong. Whatever has come to him is wrong. Okay. Otherwise, go to Google. Find it in Google. Google is doing for commercial purpose.
I should not be carried away.
Naturally. You cannot take granted parenting. Nowadays, you have to understand, yes, daily you have to spend some time with your son or children, asking them what has happened, what has not happened. Then only the parenting bond will be there. If it is not there, it will not happen.
That is a valuable tip, doctor. One last curious question. What is your future plan? What is your future plan on your subject?
See, my future plan, I told you, my future plan is to help 1 million young parents.
Fantastic,
and
doctor.
I want this, my own team, I have got my own, I think so far about 5,000 mothers have been trained under me, and I'm taking them to level 2 training, and I want them to put as a coach. I want them to work for me as a team. And second thing, what happened, then only if I multiply only with this movement will grow. So it is some oneness, the passion. Why I am choosing mother is mother has already gone through the suffering. She will not want other people to suffer. So I have done this for others, but others are not with me. They come here only for learning, afterward they go away. I choose from my own mothers, I make them my own coach, I make them, I support them, I earn and I want them to earn. Let them also go and then only the movement will multiply.
Fine.
My mission is to help 1 million young couples, young mothers and young couples. So if a healthy, I always say, a healthy baby, okay? A healthy baby becomes a healthy girl. Healthy girl becomes, healthy means psychologically healthy. A good baby will become a good girl will become a good housewife will become a good mother will become good. Anyway, the whole journey starts from here.
Doctor, we are very, very impressed and pleased that parenting has so much of depths and fragments inside, and we are very hopefully forward that your mission will be accomplished in a fantastic manner as you are.
1 million young people.
That's very, very, very nice to hear, and we are sure that since you are approaching everything scientifically, we'll be having a fragmented plan to accomplish your mission, and we wish you all the success.
Thank you.
For a grandeur accomplishment of your mission and plans. Thank you, doctor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go through my website. You can email me. Okay. You can contact me at one-to-one level or group level, whatever you want, and spread the word, because it cannot happen only through one person. Once you come, you experience it and share to the world. Then only the movement can multiply. Okay. And I am not telling education is bad or politicians are bad. Everybody has got their own agenda. As a mother, you have to take care of your kid. Nobody can take interest in your kid as you are taking it. I want you to become a child psychologist and multiply this movement.
Oh, fine, doctor. Thank you. Very nice meeting you.
Thank you.
Thank you, doctor. So that we are closing down with a fantastic interview with Dr. P.T. Sunderam, who is a pioneer in whatever he does. And thank you very much.